Good afternoon, Cougars, and welcome to Cougar Pause. I'm Nick.
And I'm Caleb. Today is Thursday, January 26th, and this is the third week of the 7-week reporting period.
That means grades will be pulled at the end of next week for progress reports. Be sure you are making progress in all your classes.
The boys' varsity basketball team lost a heartbreaker to South Hills on Tuesday night by a score of 71-70 in overtime. DeMarcus Ward led the team in scoring with 22 points. TJ Joy made 15 points, and Caleb Nero added 10 points. The team will take on Northside on Friday at Wilkerson Grannis at 6:30 p.m. The Cougar Pause team wishes to thank Coach Kubicek for doing such a good job of reporting about the team. Way to support your athletes, Coach.
This school year really is speeding towards the end, and we have a whole lot of things to accomplish before we get there. Here's a look at what's coming. Softball season started on the 20th. We can't tell you what other seasons have started because we haven't been notified of any other season starts. Check out a softball game.
Yearbook has a few deadlines. Seniors must have their pictures made by this Saturday, January 28th, in order to have your pictures in the yearbook. Picture retakes for 9th and 11th graders, 9th through 11th grade, and faculty will be this Friday during third period. Students wait to be called to the library. The last day to pre-order yearbooks will be on Tuesday, January 31st.
Senior activities that need to be marked on your calendar are prom, which will be on May 26th at the Fort Worth Club. Tickets for prom will be sold on May 1st and 2nd after school. Tickets will be $75 on those 2 days. After that time, the ticket price will be $100 until May 12th. After the 12th, you won't be able to purchase tickets. The date of senior breakfast has not been scheduled yet, but we will let you know as soon as we do. Graduation will be on June the 3rd in the afternoon.
Planning, teaching, and elementary activities. Those are all just a part of the things you will do as a member of the teaching internship program. Bringing the fun into the classroom. Ever made Play-Doh from scratch? What about scented Play-Doh? Where else do you make homemade ice cream while learning to teach about the different states of matter? You know, ice cream does start as a mixture of solids and liquids, which becomes a semi-solid due to freezing and a whole lot of shaking. Like kids don't like school. You may just find something you love in the teaching internship program. Classes are being scheduled for next year. See Miss Fonville in room 223 or Miss Copen in room 219.
Before graduation, you will need to take a few tests, and one set of tests you will want to prepare for are the AP testing, which will start on May the 1st. You must have an ID to take one, so get by the JROTC building to have one made if you don't have one.
On this day in history, know someone who likes to imbibe a little? Well, on this day in 1838, Tennessee passed the nation's first prohibition law, making it a misdemeanor to sell alcohol beverages in taverns and stores. The bill stated that all persons convicted of retailing spirituous liquors would be fined at the discretion of the court, and that the fines would be used in support of public schools.
In 1945, Soviet troops entered Auschwitz, Poland, and freed the survivors of its concentration camp. Auschwitz was really a group of camps designated 1, 2, and 3. There are also 40 smaller satellite camps. It was at Auschwitz II at Birkenau, established in 1941, that the SS created a complex, monstrously orchestrated killing ground, 300 prison barracks, 4 bathhouses in which prisoners were gassed, corpse cellars, and cremating ovens. Thousands of prisoners were also used for medical experiments overseen and performed by the camp doctor, Joseph Mengele, the Angel of Death. Thank God the Soviets conquered the Germans at Auschwitz, putting a stop to the atrocities.
Finally, in 1980, as U.S. and Russia engaged in the Cold War, the U.S. Olympic Committee voted to ask the International Olympic Committee to cancel or move the upcoming Moscow Olympics. The action was in response to the Soviet military invasion of Afghanistan. The previous month, at the request of President Jimmy Carter, the U.S. Olympic Committee pulled completely out of the Olympics, marking the first time the U.S. team didn't show up to compete.
Well, Cougars, that is all we have for you today. For Cougar Pause, I'm Nick.
And for the CBN, I'm Caleb, wishing you a good day and some good news.